Hello, it's Jan here and welcome to my channel, Jan's Rustic Life. Today I want to share the beauty of my tiny Tuscan village on the last day of 2024. The air is crisp and fresh, and I just had to start this video by sharing this absolutely stunning view from the piazza. With brilliant blue skies, it feels like a perfect moment to look towards and to reflect and embrace the new year ahead. This last day of 2024 was such a beautiful one. I found myself strolling through the village with one of my little dogs, Maya, and thinking about life, my crafts, spinning, sewing, knitting and weaving, and the crafts of the past year and my future crafts. My projects are a source of joy to me, but it's not just about making things, it's about the stories behind them. Each project feels like its own little chapter in my life, and I'm so excited to see what the next one brings. What about you? Please comment below and let me know about the projects you're working on. I'm also very excited that I have started sewing again, about making clothes for myself that fit, and also in natural and sustainable fibres, which I just don't seem to be able to buy very easily at the moment. Slow living has taught me so much about finding peace in creativity and also the beauty of every day. You can't deny just how beautiful my little village looks today. Can you see the snow on the mountains in the distance? I can just about see it. I have to say that when the weather is like this, on such a fresh and crisp day, symbolic because it is the end of 2024, it really gives me hope for the year ahead and for peace in the world. I apologise for the quality of this video because I am not on my computer at the moment whilst I'm editing, so I'm doing it on my phone. This is my scarf that I wove. You can see it in one of my previous videos. I wove it in an alpaca and silk, and it's now finished. I've left the fringe on and it looks absolutely beautiful off the shoulder. It feels so soft and luxurious. I think I'm going to treasure this piece for a long time. I'm actually going to give it to my daughter because I used the wool from her stash. Now I've fastened it with my vintage silver brooch here, and the fringe is still showing. Can you see the way the green and the teal blend really well together in a large check pattern? I'm very curious. I've folded, or I've tried to fold back the fringe to see the simpler look. Now I like the simpler look off the shoulder. Oh, it's just come down there. Please comment below and let me know what you like the best, the fringe or without the fringe, just looking very simple. But I do think it looks absolutely stunning with my vintage brooch there, and it's one of those projects that reminds me why I absolutely love weaving so much. What do you think? Please let me know. Well, after a nice fresh walk with the dog, it's time for a nice cup of tea. It was so fresh outside, and this cup of tea will warm me up. Okay, while it's brewing, come with me. I want to show you something. Let me just get them. I feel very, very lucky. My daughter went to Britain recently and did a round of thrift shopping in a local town near to where she was staying, and she found some vintage sewing patterns. So I'm absolutely thrilled. Just look at the sizes. The sizes are so different, and so I would like to try and make some of these. I need to take note of the sizes and make sure I use the one that is appropriate to my actual measurements that I've already taken. And I also need to check my measurements. Everything is there. You can see the instructions are there. And each pattern is just one size. Most of them actually coincide, for good fortune, coincide with my actual measurements. Now, this was 5 shillings. Now, I can't remember when the money changed in Britain. I think it was probably 1972, 73. So this pattern is most probably late 60s. But look at the difference in the measurements to today. But I do love this semi-fitted coat. I just look at it, just looks so classic, and after a little bit of practice I'd probably really like to attempt this. It's a size 16, but it's bust 36. This is, it says size 12, bust 34, so you can already see the discrepancy in sizes. The sizes are again different to modern sizes, and these, I have seen old ones of these from the 60s and 70s, and they were made from a quilted nylon. It was 40p, so it was probably the 1970s. So I'm just trying to demonstrate the sizes being different here. But if I could get a quilted cotton, I think it would be quite lovely actually. This pattern was 5 shillings, so it's early 70s, late 60s, with a skirt, jacket and top set. And I think I would absolutely be delighted to try and make something like this. The instructions are clear, everything's inside. It looks so chic. I just love it. I love the drawings. This is not dissimilar, 4 shillings. So again, late 60s, early 70s. It's all there. And small sizes again. Skirt and top. 2-piece dress it's called. 2 types of skirt. One's a little bit more flared than the other type of skirt, so I'll probably go for this. You can't see it, it's a bit ripped away, but it's the more orangey skirt is a little bit more flared. That's the one I would go for when I make it. What do you think? Do you ever go and find vintage patterns? Do you ever make vintage patterns? Let me know how you get on. This is the 1 hour dress. I am making my next project with this pattern. I've got some nice lightweight cotton, and as I still feel fairly novice in my return to sewing, I'm going to try this one. Now, at the moment of recording this voice over, I'm not actually at home, and I shall start making this when I get back home. But this is a simple dress. I shall probably do the sleeveless. Oh, it's thirsty work. Finally, in this video is my sleeveless pullover. Now, you may have seen it in my last video, and the neck was sagging, and I tried washing and steaming the sweater to pull it in, but it didn't pull it in far enough. So I undid the neckband, and in the actual panel for the pattern, I just knit two together, and it pulled it right in. I only did that on the first round, and then I just did a knit one, purl one rib for the rest. I didn't double it over. It had been doubled over last time, but it's just a single thickness, and I think it looks great. Would I do anything different? I would probably make it more fitted. Thank you for spending this reflective and crafty time with me today. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and to share it with others who love crafting and slow living. And if you haven't already, I'd love for you to subscribe to Jan's Rustic Life for more inspiration from my tiny Tuscan village. Hit the notification bell if you don't want to miss any of my upcoming projects. Take care and see you next time.